My journey on YouTube started in October of 2012 when I made a channel with two of my friends. One of which would find audio tracks to songs with no lyrics, one of which he would make really choppy 2D animated Minecraft videos, or animatics, I guess, and the third of which being me, who would sing very poorly over said Minecraft animations and over said really badly put together versions of tracks from songs. And that channel didn't really take off. Never really became anything. I feel like it probably amassed, I don't know, 3,000 views over the course of the couple months, maybe a year that it was running, and the dozens of videos that were put onto it during the peak of Minecraft. So a couple thousand means zero in reality. After a certain period of doing that, one of those friends moved away, and he happened to be the one who owned the account. So that didn't work out very well, and it didn't go anywhere, and I don't believe it exists anymore. The channel was, I believe, called Minecraft Boys, with the only thing to differentiate it being a Z instead of an S, and then some random assortment of numbers that I do not remember. I have done a lot of searching to try to find it, and I don't think it exists. I think we didn't do a very good job of transforming the content to make it survive through copyright claims, and I believe the channel is just simply gone. It'd be fun if someone could find it someday. I don't know if they will, but as of today, it does not exist anymore. So that's fun to think about. Quite indeed. Indubitably. The next step of my YouTube journey would be a lonely one, where I would spend a few months posting very poorly made motivational speaking clips of myself speaking other people's motivational thoughts in a very badly done Donald Duck voice. And then I would speak into this old tablet that I don't even remember owning, but apparently we had it. And I would speak into it, and it would be just black the whole time because I had my finger over the camera because I was embarrassed and didn't want my face online. Probably good considering I was, I don't know, 7 at this point. And that didn't go anywhere. Whereas the Minecraft channel had amassed a couple thousand views and maybe 10 subs, right? And during the peak of Minecraft, that means nothing for Minecraft stuff. Point being, it had at least something. Those motivational speaking clips, which were stolen, well, the clips were me, but like the quotes were stolen, never went anywhere. I think that one had 4 subs, and if I'm not mistaken, I was 3 of them. So, didn't go super well. There was probably only 6 or so things ever uploaded to said channel, and the channel most likely doesn't exist. However, if it does, it's out there somewhere. I don't remember what that one was called. It's been a minute. So yeah, there's that one. I would then go on to have another Minecraft channel, this time a lonely one, where I would take said tablet from before and prop it up on me and point it at the family room computer. And I would play Minecraft unblocked, for those who were unaware. I didn't grow up with a whole lot of money. Family computer was pretty dog shit, and I didn't have a way to purchase the actual game of Minecraft. I had never even played it to that point, I don't believe. I don't think. But I propped the really crummy camera up on myself, pointed at the family room computer at like 2 a.m. There was no audio on these videos at all, because I did not want to get in trouble for being up at like 2 or 3 in the morning doing that. So I'd point the camera and I'd play Minecraft Unblocked, which was a really low-spec, low-grade, choppy ran Minecraft that was just free. Typically we played it in my school on like the Chromebooks and stuff. Point being, it was pretty dog. I feel like that one probably amassed 10 subs, probably 3 or 4 of which were myself. I feel like it didn't get 100 total views. I don't know for sure. I feel like I posted 10 times on there, most of which got like a view or two. So not a whole lot. So there was that, and it did not go well. I don't believe that channel's out there, but if it is, someone could find it. And if you do, neat. I don't remember what that one was called. It was probably my legal name, because I didn't think about it much when making them whenever I was little alone. It was typically just like my name and then whatever it was, which didn't go super well. And then I had one more Minecraft channel. To create the trifecta of Minecraft channels, which all great YouTubers have to have, I didn't really know what to do, because I felt like, at that point, not in a creative way, but more so in a numbers way, I felt bad. I felt bad about not seeing a number move. And I had a friend who people in real life liked more. So I had him do audio of like talking over me playing the Minecraft on the unblocked thing. And there was no tricks to it. There was no editing. He was simply in the house, and we would and this would be like once every couple weeks, due to the fact that he would have to come to my house and not be around like the people, so it'd have to be like a sleepover or whatever. You get the point. That channel did worse than the one before it. And then I played a really choppy Counter-Strike ripoff, I think, on the family computer, and I recorded that instead. And I did that for like 3 months. And at this point, I'm now about 3.5 years into this whole YouTube thing. And it's never gone anywhere, and I've never done a whole lot with it, and I haven't been passionate about it. So I'm playing Counter-Strike, or a ripoff of it, because I don't think it was the real one. And I'm not talking. It's just nothingness. And it never went anywhere. And then my cousin moved in, and she also had like a crummy little tablet. Slightly newer than mine, but still not good. Still like not new and not firsthand. And we decided to use one to record and one to run games. And we probably posted 50 random mobile game videos. And they didn't do very well, but it was 50 over the course of, I don't know, 4 months, probably. I can't remember what that channel was called, mostly because it was probably just our names put together. Looking like some Tumblr shipping shit. That, obviously, didn't go anywhere. And I took my first real break because, for example, when the friend left and took his channel with him and he didn't do anything with it and blah, 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 that channel didn't exactly grow. And I took a couple months to just not deal with it because I didn't understand. Then I realized how easy it was to make an email. And on it went. But in that 2015 era, mid-2015, I had done it a lot and felt bad that I wasn't getting people to watch. So I stopped for a while. And I didn't make anything again until I feel like it was very late 2017 or very early 2018, one or the other. And I started just posting random, talking fits. At this point, I'm 12, maybe 13, and I'm just talking. I'm not scheduling it, I'm not playing a game. I'm not trying to, like, use anything. I'm simply talking. That's it. And it didn't go anywhere, but that's definitely affected, even today, how I make stuff. It's just me talking. It's just me talking. I talk to myself a lot. I talk to myself. I talk to animals. When I'm watching movies and stuff, I never shut up. Ever. And I've used that to build this community. So there's that 2017 channel. I probably posted 100 times on it over the course of a year, but didn't actually do anything with it. And didn't actually, like, name the stuff well or anything else. I didn't really know. I didn't really know. And then I took another small break, and in 2020, I made the first channel where I didn't use my legal name. That was the first channel where I didn't use my legal name. And it's not because I figured out the gender thing. That would take a couple more years. But simply because I, like, didn't like the idea of using it, because it seemed boring. And that was pretty much it. And I went by a lot of different short things, and those channels never lasted. They lasted a couple months, and then I'd give up on them. Some of them might be out there. I don't believe so. I don't believe, but they would be hard to find because they'd be like 2 or 3, 5, maybe 10 subs. I don't know. I went by names like Mario, and then insert a bunch of numbers, or Peter Riley, because I really like Spider-Man and Peter Parker and Ben Riley. Peter Riley. There was a period where I went by Merkapler, which was Markiplier, but with all of the vowels being E's, and then some assortment of numbers. And none of those ever stuck. None of them mattered. I kind of gave up on a lot of them because I didn't know what I wanted to do with them. And at that point, I was becoming conscious of trying to make the channels be worth something, but not good enough creatively or anything to actually do anything with it. Just conscious that I didn't like the way that they were. So I took another break. Another 1.5 year long break. I had a conversation over that summer with my best friend, Amadon Beans. Yes, that's his real legal name. And we talked about what we wanted, and one of the things that came up on both ends was wanting to make stuff on YouTube again, because we had both done it before. He had done it a lot less than me, but we had both done it, and we talked about wanting to do it together. And it turns out, at that point, he had already been uploading onto a channel that is currently still up. And at this point, it is March, it has now gone into the next year, and we finished up school. He's been uploading stuff very rarely onto a channel, and I decided to make mine. So I do. So in March of 2022, I made the channel Lego Two-Face, which didn't go anywhere. It got like 3 subs, one of which was me, one of which was Amadon, and one of which was some random person. And I just uploaded small videos, me showing off my room, me going into the backyard and playing with a dog, me doing X, Y, and Z, me talking about this movie, or this game, or whatever, just into my phone, because why not, right? And then I went and stayed with Amadon for a weekend. Actually, this was a week. This was like before Christmas. This was like a week-long event. And we played a mobile game called Stumble Guys, which we always called Stumbling Fellas. And I lost, and it was a bet, so I then had to change my name to Crabman Gaming. I had to change my channel name to Crabman Gaming, and I did. It was around for a month or two, but nothing crazy happened. And then as a act of what has basically become brilliance at this point, I was like, I like the name Finn. I like that name. So I changed the channel name to Finn.png because I thought the .png thing would be silly, and I liked the name Finn. These days, that's my literal name. But I did that. And then I started doing all sorts of stuff on that channel. I had a daily upload thing called YOG, which was year of content, or year of, what the hell was it? Year of, what the fuck was the point of YOG? I don't remember what it was. What the hell was YOG? I can't remember. I do not remember what the fucking point of YOG was. Oh no. One moment. I've been digging for like 6 minutes through old YouTube shorts from that channel, and I can't find for the life of me what YOG meant. Year of something. I can't remember. I just don't know. But I did that. And then I had a weekly upload schedule. Look at me. Monday, some sort of review. Wednesday, call someone out. Friday, put together an update. And I had some goals for the year. I wanted total sub of 50 count. I think it's at 35. The channel did not. I can't even access it. The channel got like shadow banned. Total views of 30,000. It's at 26. And then total views of 500. It's at 267. So I didn't reach any of those. Weird. But that channel was the first one where I tried. And a lot of the stuff in it was kind of shitposty. And like, for example, I made a updated version of my room tour, because I did a room tour very early. Did an updated version of that, and I called it Room Tour Updated Homo Edition starring Knuckles. And Funky Kong, apparently, which is very shitposty. Wow. But I just kind of did whatever. And I'd like to say that this channel's been a lot of whatever as well. But that channel was very, very shitposty. And then, the channel got killed. Got shadow banned, died. And I had to move on. And I took a break, right? It was early 2023, and I took a break. Couple months. It wasn't super long, but when was the last Finn.png? When was the very last Finn.png thing uploaded? If it will allow me. May of 2023. And then the Fynn'sFolly channel came to be in October of 2023. So I took a couple months. Took a couple months to breathe, figure out some mental health stuff, and develop just as a person. And since then, it's been a lot, and so many things have happened, and so many people have showed up, and so many people have come into my life. So many people have come into just really everything. It just, a lot of things have changed in obviously in the 14 years. God, in October it'll be 14 years since I started my YouTube journey. And 3 years since I started this channel. So you know, of course things have changed, but, like, so much has changed just here, you know? Like, I don't know, just so many things have changed in the way that I record, in the way that I take it seriously, or the way that I talk, the way that I present myself. My gender has changed, my expressions have changed, my name has changed. So many of my relationships have come, gone, disappeared, gotten stronger, gotten weaker. It is insane to me how much has changed in that time period for this. And, you know, this channel has slowly grown. With a banner that I made in Canva at a random, like, 2 a.m. Saturday night, a profile picture of Lego Two-Face, both as an homage to the channel that got cooked right before this one, and also because just look at him, he has so much, like, power exuding from him. And just me talking to my camera, there's no editing, there's no crazy visuals, it's just me talking to you like old YouTube. Like the stuff that I loved watching. This is just... it's just me. And I love that. I really wish there was a date on this, but I can't seem to find one. It's just an old community post. Community post is at the very least 2 years old, as it says 2 years ago on the top of it. Hello, tiny people, stuck in the confines of my computer. And thank you all so much for getting me to 69 subscribers. When I started doing videos back in 2012, when I was just 7 years old, I'd never even imagined of gaining any sort of following up until now. I woke up this morning to see my sub count at 72 and genuinely cried because it meant so much to me. Thank you to every single viewer, every single subscriber, every single person to like a video, everybody who shared my channel with others, and everyone who comments. It means the world to me, and I cannot wait to make more stuff for you guys in the future. I'd like to thank my best friend and future business partner, Amidon Beans 9631, for pushing me to be better every single day, and for getting me back into YouTube time and time again. I love you, bro. I'd once again like to thank every single one of you seeing this right now. I love YouTube, and I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and drink water today. Till our next milestone, goodbye, tiny people stuck within the confines of my computer. On the same, like, scroll worth of posts, I wish these had YouTube, why don't community tabs have a date on them? YouTube, you're freaks. No! One moment. Figured it out. So the celebration video for 69 subs came out on December 27th, 2023. Only two months after I started uploading on the channel and 3 months after creating it, did I hit 69 subs, and then I did a very quick short celebrating that milestone. How very quaint. Only 8 days later, when I upload a short labeled 100 subs, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, where I would talk about hitting 100 subs and being so incredibly blown away by it. I also posted in the community tab a much bigger post on it, which I'm going to try to find now. Found it. Thank you all so much for 100 subscribers. I've been making videos since I was 7, and I've never been able to reach this goal of mine. But this morning it happened, and I can't lie, I got pretty emotional. I love creating things more than almost any other part of life. And the fact that so many people want to see what I make is insane to me. So thank you again. Thanks to everyone who's watched, who's shared, who's liked, who's commented, and especially to all of you who have subscribed. You're all making my dreams come true. I appreciate every single one of you for all that you let me share with you and for sharing with me. I cannot wait to make more in the future, and I cannot wait to hear all of your input as we grow this number more and more. Until the next time you guys blow me away, thank you. And then, just a while later, I don't know, 7 months coming after hitting 100 subs, was October 11th, almost a year into making videos on this channel. We hit 500 subs. 500 subscribers on a channel where it's just me talking. And that blew me away even more so than 100. Because it's, wow. It's 100, but again, and again, and again, and again. It was genuinely crazy to me. And then, hitting that 500 goal, I wrote a much smaller thing, but I made a much longer video. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. It's been a long journey, but I'm just getting started. I'd like to thank each and every single one of you for being part of the most positive part of my day and the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. I can't wait for many more achievements. Once again, thank you all for your support and for the love. Love y'all, Finn. And then the video. And I just, it blew me away. And then just towards the end of that same year, hey guys, it's headed towards the end of the year, and I want to thank you all for the past year. My channel's grown so much, and so have I. We went from a little under 100 subscribers to 540, gained nearly 100,000 views, gained a Discord server, made nearly 100 new videos, not including shorts. I just want to thank you all so much, and expect uploads to continue as usual up until New Year's. Love you all. Thank you so much. And now fast forward, and here we are at 1,000, which, it's a lot, I don't really know the words for it, because at least with 100, it was like, oh, I want 100. That was like my goal for a very long time. I was 7, and I was like, I want 100 subs. I want 100 subs, I want 100 subs. And then I was 10, and I wanted 100 subs. And I was 13, and I wanted 100 subs. And I was 15, and I wanted 100 subs. And then I was 18, and I hit 100. And I, was kind of blown away by it. But, at least it was a thing that, I understood. And from there, the growth has just been fucking insane. Because some days it doesn't move at all, right? But then there's some days where it goes up by 10, 20, 40. I believe there was a weekend where we went up by 100 at some point along the way. I don't get it, I don't understand why there's 1,000 of you. I don't know why you watch me. I don't know what it is that intrigues you or pulls you in, and I don't know why there's so many of you. I just know that I'm happy that there is, and I'm proud, and I love you guys. I don't know how to communicate with 1,000 people. I don't know how to communicate with 100 people. Hell, I barely know how to communicate with 2 or just the 1. But there's 1,000 of you. That's a big number. And I know in the grand scheme of things on YouTube, it sometimes gets crazy because there's people with hundreds of millions of people watching them. But I don't need 1 billion people to watch me for me to feel justified in caring about that number or caring about you guys or wanting to make you proud of the stuff that I make. I just... This means everything to me. And I fucking love this, and I love you. And there's 1,000 of you. And because of that, I'll never be able to have a genuine one-on-one conversation that fits into my brain with every single one of you. I can't. No matter how much I want to, I just can't do that. I don't have the time. I don't have the social battery. I can never truly know and understand and care for 1,000 individual people. But I want to. I want to know you. I want to be able to share myself with you and have you do that with me. But it's so much. It's so much, and there's so many people. And the number's just gonna keep going. The number's gonna keep getting bigger. It's not gonna just stop at 1,000. My number doesn't even say 1K anymore. It says 1.01. There's already 10 more. And I can't. I want to keep doing this, and I'm going to, and I love this, and I love you guys, but I can't know you anymore. You know? I can't genuinely connect with every single one of you anymore. There's so many people. There is 1,016 of you. I did a video where I counted to 1,000, and it took me almost an hour. Now imagine saying hello 1,000 times. Saying how are you 1,000 times, saying thank you 1,000 times. There's so many of you, and I don't know how to show how much you mean to me, and show how much I appreciate you, and show how much I love this, and how much I love you. Because you're not a number, you're not 1, you're not 50, you're not 37, you're not 408, you're not 1,000. You're a person. And I can't ever see that. And that hurts me. Because I want to. I want to know all of you so bad. And I never will. I want to quickly talk about numbers before giving my final thoughts and the goodbye and everything. The channel is currently at 200.1 thousand total views. That is a number that I cannot fathom. The channel has gotten 7.5 thousand upvotes, whether they be on shorts, videos, community tabs, whatever. This channel has gotten 1,600 total comments over the course of 2 and almost 3 years. And the videos have been shared 560 times. That is just insane to me. The town I live in is almost 1/10 of the amount of you that there are. I don't get it. I don't get why you're here. And I don't get why I can't just enjoy it. You know, I want to know you all. I want to love you all. Because I've been you. I've watched someone, and I've enjoyed what they make, and I've enjoyed what they say, and I've agreed with them, and I want them to know me, but they can't. Just like how now I'm in that seat, and I can't know all of you. There's so many people. I'm still gonna respond to every comment I can. I'm still gonna be in the Discord talking with you guys. And I'm still gonna try. But it's so hard because there's so many people. I don't get it, you know? I love you guys. And I want to keep making things. So, until the next time we get some crazy number to talk about, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for residing in my computer all this time. I love you guys. Bye-bye.